Well, okay, somebody just clipped that ass whooping. So, you picked
Hwang.
So, how many people was they fooling with this trailer? Like, we see the sword, we see the moves. It was either Hwang or Young Soon. Like, seriously, you even had Sung Min at the beginning. It was either her brother or her lover. It was one of those guys. Unless there's a third dude that she's messing around with that has that same type of weapon and fighting style. But anyway, I'm happy that my very first original main character is back. Once 4 came out, I started using Amy, but other than that, it was always Hwang or Young Soon. So I'm finally glad he's back with all his Bloodborne glory. As Lord of the Bloodborne, your job is to apply pressure and keep mixing up and using the crap out of your talismans. But be careful, the talismans are a high risk, high reward, but honestly, it's very worth it. Funny enough, I thought he was going to be a real simple basic character like he's always been, just that he had more kick elements than the usual sword character. But, oh man, the talisman is going to play a big role for this character, so let's get into it. So let's go ahead and start with some of his simple attacks. One of his moves that I really like to do is back AA, which is a low to a high, which is a pretty fast low too. You can also do back AAB, but that's not a true combo and they can block the B. So I just do back AA and reset the neutral and then go for like a overhead or a low to keep up the mix up. And that mix up move I'm talking about is down back kick. Now, it's a quick little sweep, but if you hold kick when you do it, he goes into a sweep to an overhead. Or when you do it, press forward right after putting the input in and he'll just go and just do the overhead. So this is a really good mix up tool. It comes out pretty darn fast too. So it's really good after back AA to go into down back kick. I mean, well, no, it's just one kick. I said kick. Another great combo with kicks is back kick to B. So yeah, it's really good, and that move by itself is pretty good too. It has amazing reach, but we'll get more to that part later. But back kick B is also really good. And of course, let's not forget his launcher, which is, you know, down forward B. But then the follow up, for newcomers, I just say do forward B B. That's the easiest one to catch. You can not mess that up for real. But another one is just B B B B. But you gotta time that perfectly. And there's another one with his talisman push to his jump cancel talisman push. But that one's really hard to time, especially online, because the online is not superb in this game. But here's the combo right here. You know what? Never mind. I take that back. That's a lot easier than I thought. Just don't spam it. Once you launch them, just wait a good second, because I didn't mess it up none. I just realized, like, yeah, just be patient with that combo. So do that one instead. Okay, it's time for that new Soul Calibur 6 Tech Talisman ability. Now, it's pretty simple. All you gotta do is press B and K at the same time to activate the talisman stance, and back BK for its other talisman stance. And they kind of do what they show. A is the horizontal swing, B is the vertical swing, and C is a guard impact move that does a really high launch, so you can go into combos after that, which is pretty good. The back talisman slash does this nice little wave for A. For B, it does this thunderbolt, and for kick, it does this really nice low that can cancel to other stances, but we'll get more into that in a little bit. Matter of fact, no, we get into it now. After you go into your talisman stance, you can either press down to turn into like his sword whip mode, or up, which makes him do this jumping dash attack. The sword whip mode allows his Y to go like completely across the screen, to his A to do like this nice little spin attack, and his C does this double low, like, you know, Gal from Street Fighter. And then if you press up, he does this little lunge attack where he can either go into like this sword swipe to talisman push, his trademark looking bicycle kick that he got in this game, and of course A is a quick little horizontal slash. And now, the reason why it took me so long to make this video, because this video is going to come out quickly, but it took me forever to figure out what the talisman colors do. When you press A and K at the same time, he pulls out a talisman, and after that you press a direction, down, forward, or up, and you get different talismans. Resolve, Mine, and dang, I forgot the names of them. So I'm just going to call them blue, red, and green. It took me a while to figure these out, but now I finally know what to do with these colors. So basically, in a nutshell, these colors allow certain moves to do special abilities. For example, BK, AB, and your talisman jump attack B that goes into that talisman push, now those moves do certain special when you hit with the colors activated. For green, it gives you back health. For red, it gives you more soul meter, and for blue, it allows you to guard crush even better. So yeah, those are really good. And for yellow, it allows your next attack to be extra strong and lethal hit. So you gotta be careful with that one, because that also costs a whole meter, so you don't want to just waste that. But luckily, if they block, you don't lose it. So basically just fish for the talisman push attack, and then you can just cancel that into a bicycle kick, which does a good amount of damage. Soul charge combos. Now remember that down back kick? Now it goes into a true combo, and guess what? Just like Tekken, Soul Calibur doesn't know how to block low.
My soul burn with purpose.
Yo, why does this work on everybody? He also has a few other ones like BBB, AAB, and Kick. But the problem with those, only the BBB is a true combo. The others are not true combos. It's like down A plus B, A plus B, which is really good, but again, it's blockable. It's not a true combo. So I tend to just usually go for the kick combo, the down back kick. Probably go for it like twice, and then activate Iron Will, since that takes up the rest of your meter no matter where it's at. So don't activate Soul Charge and go straight into Iron Will. Wait till your Soul Charge get really low, then do it. Because then if you just do Soul Charge and activate Iron Will, you just wasted your whole meter. So, you know, don't do that. And the last thing, and I personally love about this character, is most of your attacks cancel into Talisman stands. Every single run attack, 4-4A, 4-4B, and 4-4 kick, all go into Talisman stands. That's right, if you do those buttons and hold the button, he goes into his neutral talisman stance. Or if you hold the button and hold back, he goes into his back talisman stance. So now you got so much potential from that. You can run up, hit Y, then go for a talisman A, which covers you and makes you completely safe. Or you can just run up and do the kick, and then go into the kick talisman. Like, he has so much potential when he can cancel into these talismans. And one of my favorite moves is 4A, A, back, which goes into his back talisman. Then I do kick, which is a low, and then I cancel that one into his low stance and do another sweeping kick attack. Or I switch it up and go for the jumping bicycle kick, which is an overhead. So yeah, he has so much mix-up potential. But now the problem is, you notice those numbers up there with the talisman? Yeah, every time you use one, you lose one. And once you get down to the negatives, you start losing health the next round. So if you abuse the crap out of the talismans, next round, you're gonna probably have half health, which is bad. So yeah, try not to just throw talismans out there over and over and over. Unless it's the final round. If it's the final round, just throw those things out there, because it's no point. But yeah, at the beginning of the game, you don't want to just keep throwing talismans out there, or you're gonna regret it. It's a very high risk, high reward maneuver, and at times it's worth it, but don't ever drop down to like -4 talismans, because then you're really not gonna have no health. Get that shit out of here. Ooh. Damn, I couldn't kill him with it. Okay, that was nice. Hwang is a really basic character until you start using the talismans, which is where he really shines, because canceling into the talisman attacks make him great, makes him safe on almost every attack, gives him good range mix-ups with highs and lows. But the problem is, if you use it too much, next round you're going to start off with no health. So it's a truly good high risk, high reward, because it makes him really good, but at the same time, whew, do you want to risk that for the next round and not have no health? So all in all, I think he's fair and balanced. Peace. I'm just kidding. But all in all, if you pick this character, you won't be Hwang. Oh, that was awful.